Hey everybody, Rosemutter here. Welcome back to my Schrödinger's Call Let's Play. So the last episode we wrapped up the second chapter, and it was also very good. I still think the first chapter was a little bit more emotionally hard-hitting, but I was really into the story of Thomas and Leah, and I'm very excited to begin chapter 3 and see who we are going to talk to next and what it is that is keeping them from passing on to the afterlife, what is holding them back. So let's go ahead and get back into the story. Thomas? I'm Leah, aren't I? Am I not? It's like I get so lost in being other people that I'm like, who am I, though? The moon. That's the moon. The moon from my memories. Where am I? I hung up? I'm not talking to anyone anymore. Where am I? Hamlet? This definitely wasn't here before, so I wonder if every time, like, I do a chapter, something else changes in this room. This room again. I recognize this place. I just can't remember where from. Why am I even in here? No idea. My memories aren't back yet. Why do I feel so lonely? An empty room with no one to talk to. That's right. Touching something in this room might bring back memories. There's something on the desk. It's a diary? It feels almost familiar to the touch. Should I look inside? Can I not? This giant, does this represent Hamlet? Literally? I was like, this seems like something I should be able to click on, but no. Okay. Envy toward friends. Who wrote this? May 28th. Envy toward friends. She's treated very nicely, but not me. Never have been. I was at home by myself when it happened. I was looking up at the moon, and then I heard a big whoosh and crackle behind me. I turned around, and the whole house was surrounded by fire. There was nowhere to run. I was all alone. I cried and I cried. Whose diary is this? There's more on the next page. Am I going to burn to ashes right here? Let me write in my diary real quick while this is happening. I want to run away, but I can't. Save me, Daddy, I yelled, and suddenly... Hello? Who's there? I thought I told you to never call me again. Okay, so if this is the dad, then Mary is having closer connections to this than she probably thought. And the first thing was related to family with Lucy and her son. And now this one with Thomas and his father, and especially the thing about the father basically not treating Thomas very well. Who is this person? And interestingly enough, it's because like you could clearly tell that Thomas's father in the in some of the things, like he was obviously a fox as well, but then in that one instance where we saw the silhouette, I was like, oh, that looks like a human. So maybe Mary thought of like the father when she's picturing Thomas's father, she thought of it as like her father. The house is on fire. What? My house is on fire? Then don't just sit there, get out. I can't. Please come save me. Please, save. Save me. Save me. Pull yourself together, Mary. You have already saved Thomas. There's no need to act anymore. I saved him? Wait, Am I the one who wanted to be saved? Foolish girl. Listen to me. You ignored my warnings and interfered with the unfinished call again. Granted, you did save Thomas in the end, but even so, the end does not justify the means. I saved him, but I wasn't? Who did I save? Was I saved by someone? My word, Mary, you saved Thomas, at great risk to yourself, I might add. I saved Thomas? Indeed, Mary. Now you have saved both Lucy and Thomas. I'd label how you handled their unfinished calls a breach of protocol, personally. However, I cannot refute results. You've saved them, beyond all measure of doubt. Perhaps you could continue this string of successes with the next spirit, at once, preferably. I trust you're up to the task, no? I saved Thomas. Say, what exactly does that mean? Why is it called saving someone, and what happened to Thomas after all that? I beg your pardon, you question this only now? Thomas has been freed from his life's regret. He let go of his burden and succumbed to death. As with Lucy, his cycle of life and death was broken. That is what it means to save someone. The cycle was broken. I don't understand. Well, I could sit here and wax poetic all day, but the gist remains the same. Thomas died happy. I dare say that's more than enough, no? Thomas. In the end, I settled on Ode to the Girl Who Saved Me. She's the one who saved us both. I wouldn't be here without her. I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. Well, let's rehearse a bit backstage, Leah. Goodbye. Mary. Was it enough? He did say thanks. Mary, enlighten me if you will. What are unfinished calls to you? Huh? Where's this coming from? Recall Lucy and Thomas. Their calls only lasted until the moon fell. They should not have existed past that point. Yet you forced them to continue regardless. You even impersonated others to do so. William and Leah, no? Is there a problem with that? I saved them because I continued the calls. You were happy with the results, too. Perhaps I should rephrase. Yes, I would prefer them saved rather than not, but in truth, I was hoping that you would do so without interfering with the unfinished calls. I wished for you to save those two by simply speaking to them as normal. Is that possible, though? Indeed. He's very excited about that, really? Well, you may doubt yourself, but words carry power far greater than you can imagine. So speak to them to your heart's content. Can I really save everyone like that? Just chatting seems a bit meaningless? I don't think it gets the job done. My word. Well, let's not sit around debating. I'm certain you will understand in due time. How so? Like this, perhaps. Many of them are still waiting to connect with you. Now come, define the next caller. Still not used to this. Come now, Mary. This is the third time already. I know, but I'm still nervous. Nervous? Well now, you must get used to it sooner or later. Hello? There's still plenty of us eager to speak to you. More spirits that can't move on, just like Lucy and Thomas. Was it believe it into reality, or belief isn't enough? Ooh, okay, what are we gonna choose? Tell us, Mary. I like that I do get the option. Let's choose... right now, which do you think is correct? Let's do believe it into reality. I don't really have a strong opinion either way about it. Believe it into reality, I think. I see. Is that how your noggin works, eh, Mary? Interesting. Just believe and all your dreams will come true. Ah, youngins. I used to think the same back in the day. Youthful naivete was our lifeblood, it was. Let's see. Say you had dreams then? Okay, it's like a walrus. He looks like maybe he's a sailor of some kind. So you had dreams back then. Yep, dreams bigger in the ocean. I lived every day to the fullest. Riding the big wave that was life. Looks like it's a wee bit early for us to talk, eh? Yeah, take care of the other spirits now. I'm heading off. I wish I could do an accent. Like, I'm getting from this, like, the ta, it's making me think like a Scottish accent. The irony being that I'm, like, part Scottish, but I cannot do any accents to save my life. I do not agree with that idea. Surely faith can only carry you so far. To insist on clinging to it beyond your limits is far too much. Even if your dreams don't come true, there is nothing to be sad about. Dreams are dreams because they are not reality. They are just illusions, fantasies, lies. Did you ever have dreams? Oh, come on, let me pick it. There we go. But did you ever have dreams you believed in? My dream was to solve a huge case. Okay, and then we've got like a detective or a wannabe detective? Investigator, maybe a journalist? But that never happened. The answers kept slipping through my fingers. Miss Mary, it seems like it is too early for us to engage in conversation. As such, please speak to one of the other spirits. Toodles! Believe it into reality. Mary, you answered, believe it into reality, but are those your true feelings? Mary, you must break the seal on your memories. The seal? Yes, the past cannot be erased, even if you wish it. Mary, these are your past memories. This was your house, your room, the place filled with your childhood memories. Do you remember? I'll say I don't remember. I don't remember. I see. Then, do you remember this? Okay, a fire. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah. And then she called for her dad, right? Or something like that? One day your dad caught... Your dad caught fire. Jeez, that's very different. Your house caught fire. You desperately cried for help. Whose help did you call for? The person I was calling? That's right. You were calling someone when the fire broke out. Help! The house is on fire. I can't. Please, come save me. Please. Get out on your own. Is what he said. And then he hung up. So yeah, she was talking to her dad, I'm pretty sure she said, and then she talked about how she felt betrayed. Like she tried to call somebody, they didn't answer her, and then I think she said like something like a family member had betrayed her or done something to her. So that's pretty heartless of the dad to be like, the house is on fire, and he seemed more concerned about the house than about her, and just being like, you're on your own. You believed from the bottom of your heart that he would come and save you. Yet despite your faith, he never did. Do you know what happened next? Did I die? Is that what happened? And then I'm like trapped in my room, the room that I see at the end of, or I guess the beginning of every chapter, or the end of the chapter, where I'm in the room with like the moon and the journal. I managed to, okay, so she got herself out. Did I manage to get myself out? This right here, Mary. Earlier, you answered, believe it into reality. Impossible. Your idea of believe it into reality is completely impossible. Isn't that right, Mary? Faith alone is useless. Useless. My heart feels so heavy. Mary, allow me to repeat the question. Has your thinking changed since then? Do I stick with it? I'm gonna stick with it. Believe it into reality. Yes, Mary, you mustn't give up. Keep faith, come hell or high water, and one day it will become truth. It's kind of like what I've been doing with the, I've been believing, or I've been having the other callers believe things into reality. I kind of altered reality by taking on the persona of the people they couldn't talk to anymore to basically help them pass on. So I'm giving them their own reality and making them believe in it. Hold on to what you believe and never let go. You can do it, Mary. I know you can. I can do it. I can do it. Yes, after all, you are. You are searching for true love. True love? With love comes faith. With faith, anything is possible. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on faith. So, answer me once again, Mary. Believe it into reality. Think back, Mary. You survived the fire. Why was that? That was because... Mary, how did you survive? Do I say the person on the phone saved me? Let's say that. Or no. Okay. Oh, so you choose both? Which one is my real memory? I can't tell. And yet, why does it hurt so much? I think I understand how you feel. Huh? It will be all right, Mary. You're not alone. Should you find yourself crying by your lonesome, I shall lend you a shoulder. Believe in me. It feels like this person is acting to me how I've been for the other people, where I've been like the person to talk to try and get them to accept things or to feel better. Yeah, that's the question. Who are you? It's a cat of some kind. Yeah, who are you? Me? My name is Violet. I wish for you to believe even more and believe it into reality. Yeah, it feels like the script has been switched. Like the roles have been switched. Like this person is my Mary right now. I cannot explain how, but I feel as though I've been waiting for you. For a very, very long time. So this is going to be a love story, it seems like, from the very little bit I saw, and also the whole thing about love and faith. I've defined the spirit's existence now, but, The call, something about it felt more off than usual. Hello, Mary. We've been waiting for you. Among all the spirit's voices, one of them was a lot more spine-chilling. That voice, have I heard it before? And what was that room? Was that my house? There's still a lot I don't understand, but trying to force myself to remember just hurts. That lady whose existence I defined, she said her name was Violet. It will be all right, Mary. You're not alone. Should you find yourself crying by your lonesome, I shall lend you a shoulder. Believe in me. Why did she say she'd lend me a shoulder? Why was she so kind to me? The phone's ringing. Is it Violet? I don't sense anyone. What do I say? You always say hello. Hello? Hello? Should I call out her name? Is this Violet? I wanted to... No? Okay, this is the... detective? Hello, police? It's an emergency. I'm going to die. Please, help. Send officers to my home. As many as you can. I need help. On the double. Hurry. I'm going to die. Or someone else? Hello? Violet. Yes, that's me. I'm Violet. Are you sure? Your voice sounds different. What are you saying? We spoke just a minute ago. Huh? Wait, did we? No, that can't be. Huh? Wasn't my name Violet? Violet. Nope, not ringing any bells. What is going on here? I seem to have forgotten my own name. I used to be a world-famous super sleuth, a crime solver extraordinaire. But now, I'm nothing, just a no-name detective. Arg, a no-name, how humiliating. Oh, wait a second. I feel as though I've remembered something. My name is, I believe it was, M something. Mac? Sorry to interrupt your monologue. I think I may know your name. What? You're a third party for Violet, I assume. Third? Sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. Regardless, please, tell me my name. Take pity on this poor, humble detective. If he's a third party, his name should be written in there. Oh shoot, I haven't, haha, let's check it out. Max Goodman, okay. Max Badman. Is your name Max Goodman, maybe? Max Goodman. Max Goodman. That's it. My name is Max Goodman. Detective Max, they call me. Yes, Detective Max. World-famous Detective Max. That's me. A good man always finds the truth. That was my trademark line whenever I solved a case. So you're Max, not Violet then. No siree, I do not know any Violet. Do you need an investigator? A detective, perhaps? Detective Max is at your service. I want to hang up. No, we're not going to do that. Do we even have any words in the notebook yet? Miss Mary, take a guess at a certain person of interest of mine. Well, I mean, we only got one person. I've been thinking. You're most likely a third party for Violet. That's why your name appeared in my notebook. A third party? What is that? I'm not too sure either. I think it means you knew her. Huh, you claim this Violet is among my contacts. I'd assume so, yes. Does that really not ring any bells? Violet, eh? Oh, I remember now. I knew it, even though you just said you don't know her. Yes, apologies for that. I very much do know a Violet. A young woman by the name of Violet Ackerson. Lady Violet of House Ackerson, to be proper. Sorry, Lady Violet? Correct. She was the daughter of a noble house. A noble? Wow, I got someone incredible this time. I must respectfully disagree. There is no honor in being an aristocrat. They act all high and mighty, yet they've never solved a single case themselves. Their business is in cover-ups, if anything. Deception, not deduction, Miss Mary. Ha ha ha. I think a noble's house would look like this. Do you need an investigator? A detective, perhaps? Detective Max is at your service. I was hoping to talk to Violet. Do you mind if I hang up? He's like, oh, I am third rate. Nobody cares about me anymore. I see. You wish to investigate the case of the Violet murderer. Oh, I never said that. God, please, I need a case. I beg of you, just give me a case to solve. One super grand epic case before I die. That is my final wish. Do you need an investigator? A detective? Alright, let's see what else we got here. Could I ask, did you have any unfinished business in life? As a detective, I wished more than anything to encounter a world-shattering case. But all I ever got were requests to investigate cheating spouses. Boring, I tell you. Then, one day, I stared down my very first real case. In fact, I was about to catch the culprit too. Destiny called, and Detective Max would answer. Alright, this catches my attention too because I love mysteries. I love detective stories. So I guess we're gonna help Max. I'm guessing the moon fell before he could like finish his case, and that's why he can't move on. And it's something to do with Violet. I mean, he literally said the Violet murderer, and Mary didn't even flinch about that. So maybe that's it. Maybe either she was murdered or he thinks she murdered someone, question mark. But I like this. This is very different from what we've had so far about like I mean, all of them are kind of solving mysteries in our own way of like the unfinished business, but this is an actual like mystery detective thing. I like it. And then I died right in the middle of the case, I believe. So until I solved that case, I refused to pass on. I see. What sort of case was it? I have no idea. That is why my business is unfinished. Do you know who the culprit was, at least? Not a clue. Oh, well, I hope you find them. I'm on the case. The culprit will be nabbed in no time. Where common sleuths get tangled in webs of deceit, Detective Max alone prevails. Sure, good luck. Oh, and Miss Mary, please write this down. Huh? Write what? That Max is a great detective. All right. She doesn't seem very impressed with him. The clueless detective. Clueless detective sounds more fitting. Damn, she's judgy. Are there any other words in the notebook? The Ackerson Manor, there we go. Can you tell me about the Ackersons? The Ackersons, of course. I knew them well. Yes, of course I knew them. They had their famous manor and everything. And living there all by herself was Lady Violet. What manor? Is that... Ah, yes, that's right, of course. Huh? What's with you all of a sudden? Speaking to you, Miss Mary, is making my memories flood back like a sewer on a rainy day. Ugh, gross. On the contrary, please refrain from such remarks, or I may not share what I remember. Okay. Please tell me what you remember about Violet. Oh-ho, as you wish. I have just remembered the rumors surrounding Violet Ackerson. Rumors? Do you need an investigator? Okay, let's do rumors about Violet. What kind of rumors were they? Unfounded, in a word, and all aimed at her. Unfounded? Were they... I can't imagine they were good rumors. Bad rumors, I assume. Unfortunately so, and plenty of them. Such as of her being a vampire, even. A vampire? Do vampires actually exist? Oh, please, stay grounded in reality, Miss Mary. Vampires do not exist. Or are you saying you believe in them? No, let us not joke around now. No, I don't believe vampires exist. Of course. That is only natural. Moving right along. Why was Lady Violet rumored to be a vampire? Well, there was a reason for that. I mean, the only thing I can think of is she didn't go out during the day, and what was it? She lived in a windowless manor, and she could not go outside. She couldn't? Not a step, and that was because... Don't tell me you forgot. No, perish the thought. I'm just struggling to recall as of late. Man, Mary is like so done with him and she just met him. That's called forgetting. I guess I'll write that down for now. Violet lived in a windowless manor. She had a reason she couldn't go outside. This is kind of similar to Leah, where Leah also couldn't go outside. There was a reason she couldn't go outside. And there's more that I have remembered. Oh, what is it? It is about Lady Violet herself. Do you need an okay, let's... Alright, what was remembered? What else did you remember? It is, actually unrelated to our current topic. Why bring it up then? Unrelated does not mean irrelevant, per se. It is very important, actually. You see, a peculiar incident occurred within arm's reach of Lady Violet. Peculiar? What was it? Oh, it was a mystery for the ages. Truly out of this world, I tell you. Someone had disappeared off the face of the planet. Really? Who? Lady Violet's husband. One day, he simply, poof, vanished without a trace. Her husband disappeared? What happened exactly? Well, the specifics are quite, You don't remember, do you? No. Maybe I should write this down. I'll draw a placeholder for Violet's husband. You see that, Miss Mary? I'm quite the knowledgeable fellow myself. I suppose. Okay, I think that's everything. May I hang up now? She's like, I'm done with you. Huh? Already? So soon? I think we've talked plenty. I understand, Miss Mary. You'd rather talk to Lady Violet than little old me. Is that a no? No, not at all. Go ahead and give Lady Violet a call. Ah, but fair warning. Be careful not to call her a vampire. Well, that's just common sense. She's suffered enough with those rumors. All right. Okay, I'm hanging up now. Call again sometime, won't you? We'll solve some epic cases together. That call went on forever. Mary, I can confirm that Max is a third party for Violet. A third party? I guessed right then. Wait a second. Hamlet, since when did you get here? Oh, just now. I was bored, so I popped in, very like a cat. You were bored, sure. Anyhow, given Max is one of Violet's third parties, he should have plenty of information on her. It sounds like he forgot most of it, though. Well, convenience is oft a luxury. I'm sure he will remember more in time. Max kept rambling on and on. He did tell me a lot about Violet, though. Maybe I should go over my notes first. Max rambled a lot. I'll have to sort out the important stuff. Violet is the daughter of a noble family. She lived in a windowless manor and never went out, and someone around her went missing. It was Violet's husband. He just vanished, apparently. That does sound like a big deal. Does that sort of thing happen in real life, though? Violet? It will be all right, Mary. You are not alone. Should you find yourself crying by your lonesome, I shall lend you a shoulder. Believe in me. Someone like her was so nice to me, and... Hold on to your faith and never let go. You can do it, Mary. I know you can. You're searching for true love. With love comes faith. With faith, anything is possible. Please, don't give up on love or faith. True love? I guess I'll make a note of that. Honestly, I don't really know what to make of her. It looks like I'll have to call her to find out. Alright, let's get that number. Okay, 0659. I hope I get through to her this time. Hello, Violet? Hello? May I ask who's speaking? You are Violet, right? Are you okay? It's Mary. Do you remember me? We just talked a bit ago. You spoke to me, remember? Mary. Yes, that's my name. What did I... I'm not sure. Why am I even here? I spoke to you? What did I say? You said it was important to keep faith, and that I should keep believing no matter what. And I agreed. Dreams can come true if you keep believing. That's what you said back then. To have faith? Faith. Yes, have faith, and it will appear before you. What will? Something precious, something irreplaceable to both you and I, to everyone. But what was it? What did we long for so dearly? In the darkness, I spoke to you. What did I say? Do you not remember who you are? Your name is Violet. Violet Ackerson. Does that ring a bell? Violet. No, I'm afraid not. I only remember hearing a voice in the darkness, and that I answered it. In the darkness, I spoke to you. What did I say? You said that you would help me. If I was crying, you would lend me your shoulder. Do you remember? I do. I think I felt in you a kindred spirit. We longed for the same thing, and we lost the same thing. We were hurt by the same thing. So I wonder if the husband disappearing, obviously she's talking about love and having faith, so I wonder if the husband just, like, left. I guess the rumors are maybe she's a vampire and she killed her husband, but maybe it is the husband just decided to leave her and she has faith he's gonna come back one day. Yes, that must be it. The same thing? Yes, our deepest desire was the same. That is why I did not hesitate to speak to you. I could not stand to leave you neglected. Yes, I remember now. Mary, we had lost the same thing. In that horrible fire. Tell me, Mary, what did we lose in the fire? What is it we must regain? Lose? Regain? So both the fire? I've absolutely no idea. You should know. What we lost in the fire. What we regained through faith. What we were searching for. Have you any idea what it was we lost? Could it be love? Love. So you also sought love, Mary. Yes, of course. I thought I could relate to your feelings. As I too was searching for love. This, when it does this sound, this music is like, oh, it's very disconcerting. It's usually so chill, but it's like ba 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 ba. Until our final moments, we never gave up, neither on love nor faith. You and I never gave up. But I wonder, was it all in vain? Violet? Are you okay? Violet, what happened? Hello, Violet? Hello, Mary? Violet? Can you hear me? Hello, what happened? Are you okay? Mary, you're Mary, yes? Huh? Yes, that's me, but I'm ever so glad you called. I've been waiting for you all this time. What do you mean? Haven't we been talking this whole time? Oh my, have we really? How strange. I thought I had only picked up a moment ago. Don't you remember just now? Pardon? Now that you mention it, my mind is rather hazy. What was I doing here again? Violet, do you really not remember our conversation just now? Pardon? What might that have been? It was about how we can get something if we keep believing. What Violet just said, what we get by believing. Love, wasn't it? Love. Oh, what might you be referring to? Huh? You were saying that we'd both lost something. Lost? Apologies. Is this a joke I'm not understanding? Do you really not remember? It was just a few moments ago. Mary, I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean. Oh, what's going on here? I guess I shouldn't bother asking about this. I guess your memories disappeared. But I'm glad you're okay, at least. Pardon? My memories? What do you mean? I admit, they are rather hazy, but... Oh, I know. I remember our first conversation. I see. What was I doing here again? What do you consider our first conversation? Huh, well, it was quite strange. When I came to my senses, I was surrounded by darkness. And then I heard a phone ringing. I picked it up, and I heard a young girl. Mary, that crying girl on the phone. Was that you? You were so distraught that I couldn't help but speak up. So was this like me calling her somehow when the house was on fire, crying and stuff? And she said that she would help me out? I'm so confused. It'll be all right, Mary. You're not alone. Should you find yourself crying by your lonesome, I shall lend you a shoulder. Believe in me. Yes, I remember that very clearly. For some odd reason, I felt as though I could empathize with you. You could. Quite so. I had cried as you did before, so I felt an urge to help you. I would not leave you alone. Oh, my apologies. Have I overstepped my bounds? I barely know anything about you. In fact, I barely know where I am right now. That was far too presumptuous of me. My deepest apologies. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm very grateful, actually. Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. Violet, there's something I need to tell you. Please try to keep calm. Oh? What is it? The world is about to end. The world is about to end? Yes, in exactly 21 nanoseconds. Time has paused at this exact moment, for some reason. If I may, assuming this is truly the end of the world, how is it that we're still able to speak? Because I'm the world's last confidant, apparently. The world's last confidant? I know it's hard to believe. Huh, so then. What is it you do exactly? Me? I mainly just listen to people. I lend an ear to people who share the same grief as me. Not only me. She's like, I'm not special. Yes, you're the third one. The third? What happens to us once our conversation is finished? Do we simply move on to another? About that. Everyone has some sort of burden on their hearts, some unfinished business. I talk to people, and then I free them of those burdens. That's my job, it seems. So then... haha. Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't resist laughing. Mary, you make such a wonderful comedian. That deadpan delivery is impeccable. And the world's last confidant? How dashing. I love it. No, it's all true. Once your burden is lifted, you escape this place and finally succumb to death. Ha, alright, I'll play along then. What happens after we succumb to death? You really don't believe me, do you? When you succumb to death, you disappear. You're at peace, you pass on, and I can't call you anymore. Mary, do you mean... do you believe me now? Mary, I beg you, please rethink this. Huh? What do you... I don't like this setup. It leaves you all alone in the end. What? Does it not? Like, Violet seems so thoughtful. Her concern is about Mary being like, when people disappear, then that means that you're left alone and you have no one to talk to. Well then, how about this, perhaps? You're still the world's last confidant, but you have a secret ally. Whenever you're in a pinch, I'll come and help you out. And then we stop the bad people together. That's not a bad idea, actually. I still don't quite understand what's going on, but one thing I can say for certain is that I'm glad I met you, Mary. This strange place doesn't seem as bad now. I wonder if Mary is going to, like, hesitate to send her off to be like, oh, then I am going to be alone. What? Oh, Violet. Mary, is there anything else you wish to speak about? Violet, can you think of anything that might be part of your burden? That setup from earlier does come to mind. Not that. Can you please just think about it? I'm being serious right now. If only my memories were clearer. You want to remember them then? I believe I had someone precious to me. Yes, it was... No, nothing's coming back to me. Perhaps it's best I recover my memories first. Okay, I'll try to find topics that might spark something. Thank you, Mary. I wonder if I can regain my memories. Violet, could you tell me about your husband? My husband, yes. Cyrus. Yes, his name was Cyrus. My husband is Cyrus. How could I forget my beloved Cyrus? My most precious darling in the world. Cyrus, is it? That's your husband's name. Quite so. He was so gentle, so elegant, yet he held a slight air of mystery about him. He never failed to comfort me when I was down. I loved him from the bottom of my heart. We had such a grand wedding ceremony. He sounds like an amazing man. He truly was. What's more, a grand wedding, something like this? I drew Cyrus too. I imagine that's how he looks. The wedding came to a close, and then he went out. I can still clearly remember his warm embrace at our wedding. How I wish I could speak to him again. I wonder if I can regain my memory. So he left right after the wedding? Violet, I heard you're from the Ackerson family. Yes, that's right. We were a noble house, for what it's worth. But I was always stuck in the manor and never got to socialize. Truth be told, I'm not even sure what sort of nobles we were. I wonder if I can regain my memories. By the way, did your manor not have any windows? Yes, that's right. It was designed to prevent sunlight from entering. Just like the space I'm in now. So does that mean that they had their wedding all indoors as well? What? Why stop sunlight from getting in? Maybe she has an allergy. There are people who have allergies to the sun. Maybe that was it? You see, that's because I was a moonchild. Oh, a moonchild. What is that? Have you not heard of a moonchild before? No, I haven't. Or maybe I have, but I just don't remember. A moonchild is one who's loved by the moon. No, perhaps I should say hated by the sun. Hated by the sun? It's... Oh my gosh! I was right? So she's allergic to the sun. It's a disease that can suddenly develop during childhood. Anyone who becomes a moonchild is cursed to forever hide from the sun, lest they burn everything around them. Okay, sort of. Was that true, or did her parents just tell her that to keep her inside for some other reason? Burn everything? What do you mean? I don't blame you for not understanding. It's a very unnatural affliction after all, almost supernatural. When a moonchild touches sunlight, everything around them bursts into flames. Okay, I was thinking more she was allergic to the sun, not like that kind of reaction. No one knows why, nor has anyone actually witnessed it in the moon. I feel like this is just something her parents said to keep her inside for some reason. But it's true. That's why a moonchild can never go out into the sun. Various doctors and scientists have looked into it, but none could find the cause. Is that even possible? Yes, it's common knowledge as far as I know. I never knew. I was one such moonchild. That's why I had to spend my days in a windowless manor to avoid sunlight. That explains it. We'll see if this is actually true or not. I drew something, but what even is this? Is Mary possibly a moonchild as well? I mean, there's the whole thing about the moon falling. Right? I was like, why would she draw a human child in silhouette? And, I mean, Violet did say the two of them shared a lot of similarities. Thanks for telling me. It sounds like you had it rough. Yes, I did. But it wasn't all bad. No windows meant the manor was nice and warm in the winter, although, on the other hand, it was a veritable sauna in the summer. And ever since I became a moonchild, I changed. You changed? Yes, not only physically, but mentally. I could finally understand. That anger, tears, sulking, none of it would help me at all. Up until that point, I would make selfish demands, cry to get my way, and complain about anything and everything. I was a nuisance to those around me. But that changed after becoming a moonchild, if only a little. It was outside of my control after all. Whining like a toddler wouldn't solve anything. And I also realized the same was true for my mother, my father, and everyone around me. They too could do nothing. My younger self was dumbfounded. Everyone is doing their best in a world where they had such little agency. It pushed me to look for the good in things and believe in them. I grew to truly appreciate everything in my life. Of course, I shed many tears until then. It wasn't easy, but I believe it was for the better. I wonder if I can regain my memories. Violet, may I ask? Apparently, someone around you went missing. They did? Yes, that's what I heard at least. Who exactly told you that? A detective named Max. A detective named Max. And who did he say went missing? That would be... who disappeared? Your husband. My husband? Cyrus went missing? He disappeared from my life? He oh, that's right. No, that can't be. No. Mary, don't say things like that. Violet? Cyrus, No, my husband's not missing. He simply went out on a trip. He went to go get some milk and cigarettes. For my sake. You realize it too, don't you, Mary? Cyrus never went missing. He did nothing of the sort. He would never. So this seems kind of similar to the last one where we had a case of someone who was trapped in their home by their parents. Someone missing. I must have faith in him. Right. I'm positive. Cyrus did not go missing. He simply left the house for a moment. Once he's finished his errands, he'll come back. He'll most certainly come home. I wonder, was it like a... I don't want to say that Cyrus only married her for like her status or the family name and then was like, okay, I did it and now I'm gonna leave now. Like maybe he never loved her. Look at me not having faith. Look at me not believing in love. I'm such a hater. Because, as I should know with these stories, you know, it's not all that meets the eye. There's more to it than we think. Violet? Violet. The call cut out. What happened? Violet? The call suddenly cut out. She started acting strangely once I brought up Cyrus's disappearance. What happened to her? I hope she's okay. Mary, it appears you reawakened part of Violet's memories. Yes, but I'm worried about her. A natural reaction. While I do praise you for following protocol, Violet herself is not behaving as expected. Why is that? Who's to say? The answer eludes even I. Perhaps this case will require a different approach. What do you mean? So far, all has been going according to plan. I'm sure you can infer what comes next, no? Is it the unfinished call? Indeed, the final call of her life. Go ahead and pick up the phone, Mary. This is from Violet's past. Hello? Let me guess. It's you, isn't it? Oh? Are you pretending to ignore me? And after all this time, too. I've waited so long for you to call me. Violet's trying to act cheerful, but I can hear her voice trembling. It hurts to hear. Come now, don't play coy with me. Say something. Let me hear your voice. The voice she wants to hear right now is... It must be Violet's husband, Cyrus. I don't think I can pretend to be Cyrus here, but maybe I can still try and speak to her? Cyrus. It's me, Cyrus. Sorry to keep you waiting. I should have contacted you much sooner. Please forgive me. Oh, Cyrus, it really is you. How I've longed to hear your voice. So, how are you? Same as usual, I presume? Where are you right now? What are you doing? When will you return? Will I see you again? And why did you suddenly disappear? Why did you disappear the day after our wedding? Are we not husband and wife? Why did you leave me? What were you doing these past 3 years? Cyrus, why? Why? Poor Violet. She sounds happy to hear from him, but she's been left in the dark the whole time. I don't know enough about Cyrus to pretend to be him, but I can't just stay silent. I'll explain. I'll explain everything once I'm home. Wait, am I speaking as Cyrus? Do I get to say the first thing he says? If that's the case, maybe I can tell Violet just a little of what I want to say. Forgive me for all the questions, Cyrus. I thought I understood you, but it seems I was mistaken. I never knew who you truly were. I do want to know why you disappeared without a word the day after our wedding. But you don't have to answer that. Instead, could you tell me just one thing? Cyrus, do you still love me? Even just a little. Please, let it touch her heart. Of course, all I can say right now is this. Not a single day these past 3 years have you left my mind. I left so I could keep my promise to you. I vowed to keep it no matter what. Violet, are you listening? Yes, Cyrus. And this is where the moon fell. So Violet's husband went somewhere far away to fulfill a promise. What could it have been? I have to work this out. This one was interesting because before, whenever she tried to speak for the other person, it never worked, but this time it did. That was the final call of Violet's life. So then, Cyrus really did disappear. But why? What happened between them? Violet's unfinished call. It sounded like her heart had been broken. Maybe I should discuss this with Hamlet. Something about that unfinished call rubbed me the wrong way. How so? There is a suspicion I must confirm, Mary. Do summarize what just happened in your notebook. Am I understood? What suspicion? Something I haven't pinpointed myself. Regardless, be mindful of Violet's behavior. Good day. Huh? Wait. Every single time. I need to go over what I just heard. A lot was going on in that unfinished call. Best I write it out so I don't get mixed up. Violet and Cyrus are what again? Right, they were husband and wife. Violet said Cyrus disappeared the day after their wedding. How much time passed between Cyrus's disappearance and the unfinished call? How long has Cyrus been missing? 3 years. That looks about right. Why did you disappear the day after our wedding? What were you doing these past 3 years? Violet's voice was trembling. Cyrus disappeared the day after their wedding. For 3 whole years? What was he doing? Cyrus didn't even give a clear answer as to why he disappeared. What reason did he give for disappearing again? What reason did he give? Right. All I can say right now is this. I left so I could keep my promise to you. It was to keep his promise. Did it really need to take 3 years, though? What was he doing? Violet suffered so much. She clearly wanted Cyrus to come back. She was confused, which is natural. When it came to Cyrus's feelings, Violet... Even Violet herself didn't seem to know why Cyrus did something like that. Forgive me for all the questions, Cyrus. I thought I understood you, but it seems I was mistaken. I never knew who you truly were. Why didn't Cyrus give a straight answer? What was the promise he made? And why did he leave Violet all alone? I hope Violet's okay. Maybe we can talk to the detective now, Max. Do we try? I guess we could try calling Violet back, or we could try... I like his number, nice and easy to remember. Okay, we'll try calling her first. I hope it connects this time. Hello, Violet? Mary? Mary, I'm scared. I feel as though I'm on the verge of remembering something horrible. I've never seen something red like that before. It feels very foreboding. Something truly horrible that happened to me. I must have been blissfully unaware. But now that my memories are returning, Cyrus, my dear husband. Mary, is Cyrus missing? Mary, please, help me. Did he abandon me? My mind is telling me my beloved sweetheart disappeared from my side. Is that true? Cyrus. I feel like we gotta tell her the truth. Yes, I'm afraid Cyrus went missing. Why do I have no memories of living with him after our marriage? I looked for him for so long. I had half a mind to leave the manor in search of him. I was desperate enough to step foot outside if it meant finding him, yet I couldn't. I can feel the frustration crawling under my skin again. You know, don't you, Mary, why I couldn't go outside? Violet couldn't go outside because you're a moonchild and can't touch sunlight. That's why you couldn't go look for Cyrus. That's right. I was stuck waiting for him, all alone in a cold, dark manor. And yet he never returned. Days turned into weeks, which turned into months, and then to years, and not once did he ever get in touch. Why? I want to keep faith in him, but how can I? What can I have faith in if not him? I should have faith in him. I must. I love him so much. I can't not have faith in him. I'm scared. My husband is a stranger to me. I don't know what to believe anymore. Am I going to disappear like this? Mary, please, give me a reason to believe. Please tell me, why did Cyrus disappear? Cyrus wasn't at Violet's side because the reason he left you was because he had to fulfill his promise to you. His promise? He disappeared to fulfill a promise to me? Is that true? You're not lying, are you, Mary? Can I believe you? I can believe in Cyrus, right? Violet? He did it to fulfill a promise to me. My faith in him wasn't misplaced. Violet, are you okay? I am now. Thank you, Mary. But may I ask how you know this? How do you know why Cyrus disappeared? I have to tell her what I heard in the unfinished call. Violet, are you okay? I'm sorry, Mary. The memories came flooding back all at once. It overwhelmed me for a moment. It's okay. Take it easy. I feel much better now. Mary, thank you. I'm so glad you're here for me. Don't mention it. It was nothing. It was not nothing. I truly can't begin to thank you enough. No, really, it's fine. You don't have to. Honestly, it's a bit embarrassing being thanked so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. I simply wanted to express how much this means to me. Right, I appreciate it. Also, I think I've come to accept what you said about this world. That wasn't merely a fairy tale you made up. How do you know why Cyrus disappeared? Violet, can I ask, do you remember the moment just before the moon fell and everything ended? No, I'm afraid not. Why do you ask? Cyrus called you at that time. You two were speaking to each other in your final moments. I don't remember that. My final memories are still unclear. Mary, please, I need to know. What did Cyrus say? Based on what I heard in your final call, 3 years had passed since Cyrus disappeared, right? Yes, that's right. He disappeared the day after our wedding. I just couldn't figure out why. I had completely lost my way. At first, everyone thought he had simply been held up by an accident or whatnot. Yet a year passed, then 2, and we found nothing. The others began to say Cyrus had disappeared. I was the only one who kept believing that someday he would return. He never told me anything. Even though I had to believe in him, I didn't know what to do anymore. You and Cyrus were married, right? Yes, that's right. I still remember. His warm embrace on the day of our wedding. Everyone celebrated us on that day. I was so happy, not knowing what came next. So in your final call, Cyrus said he left to fulfill his promise to you, and that's why he was gone for 3 whole years. Do you have any idea what that promise was? A promise to me? I can't remember, but it must have been very important. What promise was he so desperate to keep? I wish I could remember. Maybe he was like trying to find a cure for her MOONCHILD syndrome? I don't know, like so that she wouldn't be stuck at home? Mary, I wish to know about Cyrus. I must remember everything. What happened to him, how he felt. I want to know it all. I'm just afraid it's going to turn out that he's just a he's a scumbag of a guy who just like married her for her, you know, the prestige of her family name, and then she has to like make peace with that. I hope that's not the case. I want to believe too that I want to have the same faith that Violet has in him. Ever since he disappeared, I've been filled with nothing but regret. Because the thing is, like, how much, like, she says she knows nothing about him. Like, was it an arranged marriage? Was it like a quick courtship? Like, it doesn't seem like they knew each other very well. I see, so that's your burden. It must be, after all. I always wanted to understand him. Of course. Mary, thank you for giving me hope. He disappeared to fulfill his promise to me, no? That's what he said. If so, then perhaps he was doing something for me these 3 years. Yes, he was working on a secret something for me. That is what I choose to believe. Cyrus had a good reason for disappearing. I'd assume so. Violet, you have a lot of faith in Cyrus. Yes, I do. Can I ask why? Because I love him. Love. Oh, but that's not all. I very nearly gave up on him, but my faith was rekindled. Because of you, Mary. You brought back my memories of my beloved Cyrus, and you gave me reason to believe in him once more. Thank you so much, Mary. Stop. I don't deserve this much praise. No, you deserve all this and more. What you're doing is truly splendid. Really? Yes. I feel kind of fuzzy inside. Speaking of which, you mentioned Cyrus was working to fulfill a promise to me, no? Yes, he was. I see. Oh, but if only I could remember what it was. Then I could figure out what he was doing all this time. Is there any way I can make myself remember? What sort of promise was he trying to fulfill? How do I make that memory come back? I haven't the faintest clue. Oh, what to do? Let me help you. Mary? Thank you. I really appreciate it, but how? Don't worry about that. If that's what you consider your burden, then I should be able to do something about it. You can? How do you know? Because I'm the world's last confidant. Trust me, I'm sure I can find the truth. We'll find something about Cyrus, and maybe about your past too. I'll try asking around first, see if anyone else knew him. Is there anything that stands out about Cyrus? Anything that might jog people's memories? Something that stands out? The color of his eyes, most definitely. What color are they? A beautiful red. Ooh. Interesting. So when she said something horrible happened, the writing was in red. I wonder if that's related to his eyes. Like maybe he did something horrible to her. Something bad related. See, I'm losing faith in him. I'm just like, maybe he's not the stand-up guy she thinks. She seems a little bit kind of like, you know, she was this princess trapped in a house she can't leave, and then this gallant dashing man comes and like says he loves her and wants to marry her, and maybe she just fell into that, you know, schoolgirl or like, you know, that young love kind of infatuation and just believing in him despite the fact that she doesn't seem to know him very well. Red? It's a very uncommon color, I know. I heard they were different in his childhood. They were different in his childhood. His eyes suddenly changed color one day. Your eyes can change color? I didn't know that was possible. It's actually quite a common occurrence in our country. But red is a first. Especially such a clear, vivid red. Maybe he changed, maybe it was like a brother or something, or like someone that looked like him that took over? Like this? Thanks, that helps a lot. I'll start asking around. Could you wait a moment? Of course. Thank you so much, Mary. I need to look into Cyrus somehow. Oh, maybe I should write down some questions in my notebook first. Best I write this down before I forget. Violet wished to remember her promise with Cyrus. Okay, so the key is the promise they made. Huh. Something's different here. Oh! Oh, yeah, I just noticed, yeah, that... So, Ahab. That's the walrus. There's a new number, 483. I forgot about him. He was, like, at the very beginning, and then it would just went, like, over to Max. So we've got... 2. I guess we had 2 last time. We had the other playwright, and then we had the housekeeper at Leah's house. This must be for a new third party. Maybe this will help grant Violet's wish. Hello? I keep telling you, at this rate, she's gonna go down. Hurry and send help, else we're all doomed to the ocean. Was that? You can't, 'cause the moon's about to fall. The heck are you talking about? I ain't accepting no death till I get me lifeboats. You got it? I ain't going nowhere. Ain't no one on this ship drowning today. I swear it on me captain's hat. Hello? Finally found your tongue, eh? Who are you? You with the lighthouse or the Coast Guard? Bah, who cares? Just send the blasted lifeboats. Hop to it, else we're gonna sink. You listen to me now. I got a huge responsibility. Me crew. I gotta get each and every one of them back to their families. So hurry up and send help. George, Michael, Phil, Paul, and all the rest of my boys. I ain't abandoning a single one of them. What do I say to him? Was one of the options you're about to die? I mean, true. I'm not with the lighthouse or the Coast Guard. People call me the world's last confidant. So hurry up and send help. George, Michael, Phil, Paul... I think I was supposed to say, you're gonna die. In 21 nanoseconds, you, the crew, everyone is going to die. I mean, that's one way to get someone's attention. So maybe I can help you accept death? So hurry up and send help. He doesn't seem the type to listen. I need something that will get his attention. Does the name Cyrus ring a bell? Cyrus? Aye, I know Cyrus. We sailed to the high seas together. No, wait. I had no crewmates like that. What in blazes? Me memory's been shipwrecked. Maybe I should try topics related to Cyrus. He seems to recognize Cyrus's name. I can try asking about Cyrus. Oh, I should have said red eyes, because that would be like, that's the one thing anyone would remember about Cyrus. He wouldn't know shit about a promise to Violet, I'm assuming. I'm trying to find out what Cyrus's promise to Violet was. Was that? Cyrus's promise to Violet. How should I know about a promise to, between two folks I ain't never met? Fair enough. I knew immediately, I was like, that is not the right choice. I should have picked the eyes. I'm looking for someone with red eyes. Ah, you're talking about old Red Eye Lucas. All you're talking to Cyrus had me not knowing port from starboard. No, not Lucas. Cyrus. It's Lucas, I tell ya. No, Cyrus. C-Y-R-U-S. No, it's Lucas, and that's that. No, what do you mean no? I'm trying to ask about Cyrus. And I'm trying to tell you that's Lucas's old name. What? Cyrus is Lucas's old name? You got that right. He was me crewmate. Wait a sec. You one of Lucas's pals? What happened to him anyway? Spit it out. What happened to Lucas? Look, I'll be blunt. Lucas and everyone else is about to die. We only have 21 nanoseconds to live. Bah, and Emmy Ma's half dolphin. What a load of barnacles. Well, that's a normal reaction, I guess. Honestly, I don't know much more than that. All I can say is... There's nothing we can do but accept death. You're not making a lick of sense. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around it too. Still, all we can do now is talk. Say, what's your name again? Ahab. Captain Ahab. Ahab, okay. And who are you, lass? I'm Mary. Mary, you say? Aye, it's strange. That name rings a bell. Have we met before? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I think it'd be nice to believe we have. Har har, you're a funny one. Nice to meet you, Mary. So, about Lucas. Aye, old Red Eyes. What's up to? What's he up to nowadays? Wait a sec. You said me and Lucas and everyone else is gonna die? And we can't avoid it? I ain't never seen him again? Probably, yes. Huh. Then so be it. If death is calling me name, then I accept it. Goodbye, Mary, or whoever you are. Wait, what now? I'm ready to kick the bucket. Let me die already. It's about Lucas. Huh? What? He too lily-livered to die? Bah, once a landlubber, always a landlubber. A noble should accept his death with honor. What's that? You ain't know all about Lucas? Eck, what's up? What's he up to these days? Lucas's old name was Cyrus, right? So he changed his name. So he knew he was a noble. He said like a noble should accept death. So he changed his name at some point. Aye, I suppose so. Why did Cyrus change his name? Did he have a specific reason? So was he a noble before he married Violet or after? Did he have a specific reason? Also, when did he change it? Hold on now. What are you asking all that for? You trying to spy on him? Listen up, lass. Every sea dog's got ghosts in their past, and the sea's vast enough to wash them all away. That's why our hearts are purer than the waters themselves. So was Cyrus lying about fulfilling a promise, or did he just, like, I joked about how he ran off to, like, go get cigarettes, go get milk, but he just, like, ran off to basically be like, I'm gonna join a, you know, a ship, and I'm just gonna go be part of a crew to basically, like, run away from my responsibilities or something? Or is he actually fulfilling some promise that had to do with the sea? Now, Lucas, out there was a true man of the sea. He set sail across the sea just to find medicine for his missus. Okay, all right, Cyrus. I'm sorry I doubted you. Probably was trying to cure her of her, like, Moonchild syndrome, or maybe something underlying that. Sure, he may have been gloomy and mumbled all the time and wasn't the friendliest, but I'll be damned if he didn't always do his darndest for his missus. Ah, I feel like an ass now. Here I was suspecting him. I gotta have faith. I kept saying that. I gotta have faith, like Violet has faith. I took the wrong lessons away. I guess the games I play make me inherently suspicious about people that seem too good to be true, because they usually tend to betray me, but this game has been nothing like that. It feels like people, they always have their best intentions. Like, these people seem to be good at heart for the most part. No one badmouths him on my watch. Doing all that for his missus, it's enough to make a grown man cry. So, don't go sticking your nose where it don't belong. He was a superb husband, I tell ya. Is that true? Cyrus was looking for medicine for his wife? Aye. So, don't go asking any dumb questions now, lass. I see. So, he was looking for medicine for Violet. But why wouldn't he tell Violet he was doing that? But what kind of medicine was it? That's definitely important too. Either way, I have to tell Violet. Okay, I understand. Thank you, Ahab. Aye, long as we're on the same page. I have something urgent to deal with. I'll talk to you some other time, okay? Was that? You leaving already? It's fine, go ahead. Give me a call if you're in the mood for tales of the high seas again, eh? Sure, talk to you later. The reason Cyrus left was to look for medicine for Violet. I'm sure she'll be happy to hear it. I have to call her right away. Oh, I bet that's probably Max? I haven't talked to him in a while. He's gonna be like, I've been forgotten about, please. Yep. Greetings, Detective Max here. Perp, victim, or witness. Don't delay. Call the Detective Max agency today. And she's gonna be like, ugh, this guy. I had such a catchy marketing slogan, yet strangely no one ever called. I love how she just immediately looks so disappointed. So, I thought to myself, why don't I call first instead? Come, come, let us speak, Miss Mary. I want to talk to Violet. Actually, I was hoping to call Violet. There's something I have to tell her. Miss Mary, please do not say such things. No one ever calls me. I'm positively beside myself with boredom. Please talk to me. Take pity on this poor, lonely detective. Fine. What would you like to talk about? How about whatever you wish to talk about, Miss Mary? Come, come, let us speak, Miss Mary. Say, Max, you remember Violet's husband, right? Why did he disappear the day after their wedding without telling her? Any ideas? Ideas? Nothing specific leaps to mind, but in actuality, my own wife also disappeared. Huh? Your wife? Yes, as a matter of fact. Speaking about her may be the key to solving the Cyrus case. Okay, I'm not sure how she'd be related, but I guess it's worth a shot. Stupendous. The time has come, Miss Mary. Let us open the seal. Seal? Yes, the thing keeping the secret sealed within my skull. I'm sorry, what? Can you not see the object lodged in my head? No, Max, this is a phone call. Oh, right, apologies on forgetting the elementary. There is a certain object lodged in my skull. Oh, let me just yoink. Here it is, a pencil. This pencil was stuck in my head. You don't sound like you're in pain, though. How rude. It is very painful. And this is no ordinary pain either. It is the pain of a married couple. A married couple? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Oh ho, I see you're interested. Listen up for the tale of my marriage. It is so long you could make a Max encyclopedia with it. Just a summary will be fine, thanks. Oh, okay then. One day, I was tailing a man and a woman to investigate if they were having an affair. And at their secret rendezvous points, I witnessed something unbelievable. Don't tell me Cyrus was there? No, this has nothing to do with him. It was my wife with a man unknown to me. Yes, that was the truth behind her disappearance. She had eloped with another man. She had abandoned me. I saw my life come crashing down around me. In my rage, I grabbed the man. I shouted, "Give me back my wife." We got into quite the scuffle, all punches and pinches and chops. And then he stabbed me in the head with his pencil. I panicked and rushed to a nearby phone booth and called the police for help. They arrived in a flash, and for some reason or another, I was arrested. Why? I do not know. They mixed things up. Anyhow, the police clearly do not know anything about investigations. The end. How was that? You think you can see why Cyrus disappeared now? Is he implying that Cyrus had an affair? I think I can see. Sensational. Now I can die in peace. Oh, that's it? Come, come. Let us speak, Miss Mary. Bit of a strange question, but what do you think it means to save someone? To save? This is quite the riddle, you ask. But I am not one to shy away from a challenge, Miss Mary. Just answer the question, please. I am trying to answer. After all, the idea of saving others is part and parcel of this profession. It is? Absolutely. We detectives are always at the mercy of a certain dilemma. What's that? Even if we find the culprit, the victim will not return to life. In other words, no matter how hard we try, we cannot save a single person. Thoughts, Miss Mary? Me? Is there a meaning in trying to solve a case when the victim cannot be saved? Is there a meaning in solving a case when the victim can't be saved? Yeah. I think so. I mean, if the detective doesn't solve the case, the culprit gets away and the victim dies in vain. Oh ho, I see. It's about not letting them get away. Yes, that is indeed the case. I'm sure the victim would want their killer brought to justice. Else I imagine they would be unable to pass on. However, Miss Mary, I had a bit of an epiphany one day. An epiphany? Yes. Those who called me to request an investigation all had something in common. Can you guess what it was? What do I have in common with everyone who called Max to investigate? We weren't gonna hire him. Called by mistake. They meant to call a different agency? Incorrect. It was actually the timing. The timing? Yes. When did they choose to call the Detective Max agency? Usually, it was quite some time after the victim's body was discovered. About 1 week later in almost all cases. It was as clear a pattern as any. I thought he said that it was usually a case of, like, finding out if people are having affairs, not dealing with dead people. 1 week? Yes. Why do you think that is? I wonder. It's because all the other agencies turned them down. It's simple. The body's discovered, they hold the funeral, and then they have nothing left to do. The 1 week mark is when they start to get antsy. They cannot deal with the crushing inactivity, so then they call and beseech me to solve the case. With the funeral over and statements given, the bereaved family is left idle. However, that is only physically, not emotionally. I saw how much of a mess they were inside, and I thought to myself, maybe it's not the victims I need to save, but my clients, the families. Not the victims, but their families. Exactly. And once I realized that, I started solving considerably fewer cases. Huh? You solved less? Yes. I admit I was not the most gifted with deductive skills to begin with. Even at my best, solving 3 out of every 10 cases was the most I could expect. Once I began prioritizing saving my clients, my focus shifted away from that entirely. After all, once the culprit is caught, that's the end of it, no? The client would have nothing to do again and lose all purpose in life. This way, they have a hope to latch onto, something to keep their minds occupied. So, at times, not solving a case may be better for the client. Often, I would meander my way through investigations, dragging them out as long as I could, and billing them by the hour, but that has nothing to do with this. And as such, they labeled me a no-name detective. Ahem. So, how did you find this deep dive into the Detective Max philosophy? It was interesting. I'm not sure how much help it will be, though. Aha! Miss Mary, I'm sure you of all people can deduce the key takeaway. Right, so just solving the case isn't enough to save people. Yes, exactly. That's what I probably said. Not very convincing. But I'm glad we talked anyway. Thank you. Aha, no problem at all, Miss Mary. Come. Let us speak, Miss Mary. Honestly, I've been wondering what truth even means lately. Oh-ho, pondering the nature of truth. What an excellent question. Truth is that which is not a lie. Then what is a lie? That which is not truth. Then what's truth? I just told you, that which is not a lie. Then what about things that aren't truth or lies? Not truth or lies? If lies are what is not truth, and truth is what is not a lie, something neither truth nor lie? That would be... let us change the subject. Come. I don't really remember much about myself, Max. Do you happen to know anything about me? Alas, Miss Mary, I must confess, I know next to nothing about you. Your life, your past, what perfect crimes you set up, I do not know any of it. I don't think I committed any crimes. Are you sure, Miss Mary? Perhaps you were a rare mastermind who got away with a perfect crime. Did you not commit even the teeniest little crime? Please tell me, Miss Mary. Why do you want me to be a criminal so badly? Oh, what is it? Did you remember something? Were you actually a criminal mastermind? I'm not sure if it's a crime, but something is burned into my memory. Oh, what is it? Oh, maybe she's the one who set the fire. A fire? It was in my house, I think. The room I was in was on fire. A house fire, Miss Mary. To think you would set fire to your own home. What a perfect way to remove any evidence of your perfect crime. I set fire to my own home? Did I? I don't know. Max, you're a detective, aren't you? Help me figure this out. Why am I having flashbacks of a house fire? I wonder. I need more clues. Clues? I tried to escape, but there was no way out. The fire was everywhere. Then, suddenly, the phone rang. Did you answer it? I think so, yes. Who was on the other end? I don't know, but they were very scary. They yelled at me, even though I was about to die. That is horrible, kicking a girl when she's down. He told me to get out by myself. He didn't even offer to help? Unforgivable. Who would do such a thing? What happened next, Miss Mary? Did someone else help you escape? I don't remember if I escaped or not. Are you saying you may have died in the fire? I don't know. I can't even remember when I died. Was it in the fire, or did I survive until the moon fell? The only thing I'm sure of is the person who called didn't come save me. Oh, Miss Mary, my tears won't stop, being forced to escape a fire all by your lonesome. You were only 8 years old. Wait, how did he know that? He says he knows nothing about me, and yet he knows exactly when that happened? You were only 8 years old, yet you had to endure such peril? Huh? Wait, what did you just say? You were only 8 years old. 8? The fire happened when I was 8? How do you know that? What? What's happening? Do you know about my past? Oh, it appears I was mistaken. Yes, I confused you with Lady Violet. You confused me with Violet? How is that even possible? My deepest apologies. Lady Violet also suffered a house fire in her youth. Really? Yes, there was a fire in the Great Ackerson Manor when she was only 8. That I am certain of. It seems I confused the two cases. So then my fire... I do not know anything. Come on, Max, let me make sure. Violet was in a house fire too? A house fire? I wonder if I made it out. Max, Violet survived her house fire, right? What's going on here? Max? Max, hello? What is this? Max, don't go quiet on me. Say something. You're giving me the creeps. There was that picture for a moment. Were, like, Violet and I siblings or something? Like, what? Because there was, like, it looked like a human girl and then somebody that was obscured a little bit. And we were both in a fire. Max. That, interesting. Very interesting. I'm very doubtful that we happen to, like, be in the same fire, but my heart feels heavy. My heart, it burns. No, it's not just my heart. Everything is burning. This is one of my memories. Yeah, so, like, there's obscure... I mean, that could be maybe my mother. So that's probably Mary. And then 2 other people in the picture. I'm in the burning room from who knows when. I was stuck there all alone, helpless. Somebody help! Open the door! It's on fire! The house is on fire! Anybody! Help me! I'm going to die! I wonder if I need to go to the tablet, or sorry, not tablet, the... Oh my god, I'm trying to find tabs so I can go to the notebook. Is there maybe something I can look up in here to help me? It doesn't look like it. Can I call someone? Probably not. I don't see anything else I can do here. There's no phone I can grab? Somebody. Oh, there it is. The door opened. Help me. So it also was when I was young, too. Mary, it's me, Papa. I'm here to save you. Stay calm and listen to me. That's the only way you're getting out of this. Got it? I answered the phone, Mary. You're all right now. I'm sorry it took so long. This is like my version of the call where it's like going the way I wanted it to go. Not the way it seemed like it actually went. Papa. Papa, will I get out alive? Of course you will. But what should I do? Calm down, Mary. Now listen to my instructions very carefully. Okay. There's a bottle of water somewhere in the room. A bottle of water? Where? I don't see it. Calm down, Mary. It should be there somewhere. A bottle filled with water. Find that first. Okay, I'll try. And then? What do I... Once you find it, then what? Pour every last drop over yourself. Okay. Papa, Papa, please, can't you come here and save me? I can't, Mary. I'm very far away right now. Oh. But don't worry, you can get out by yourself. Believe in yourself. You got it? Believe. Also, like, if this... I doubt this is the way it actually went, but if it did, how did the dad just happen to know that the house is on fire if he's, like, away? Believe in myself? Yes, believe in yourself. Just keep doing that, no matter what. Okay. I'll try to get out. You can do it, Mary. You can get out by yourself. Find a bottle of water in the room. Then pour it over yourself. Okay, I'll try. Papa, I can do this on my own. I'll get out of here. So, Papa, watch me. There's a plushie. It could catch fire any second now. This plushie, it's very important. The fire's too hot, but I have to bring my plushie with me. I can't reach it. It's so hot, I could catch fire at any moment. There's fire everywhere. I can't get through the door. Under the window, there's a bottle. Please let there be water. Water. It's empty. There's no water. There isn't a single drop in here. My hair's scratchy and my mouth is dry. My body's shriveling up. The flames are reaching up to the ceiling. It might collapse at any moment. I can't feel anything anymore, not even the heat. Papa, I don't think I'll make it. I wish I could talk to you one last time. I'm sorry, Papa. I couldn't do it. I couldn't escape by myself. Mary. Papa? I can't do it. I can't escape. I told you to pour the water over yourself. Yes. Get out now if you don't want to end up dead. I can't leave her here, but the fire's in the way. I can't reach. Think for once, you idiot. Mary, don't die over a damn plushie. Listen up, Mary. You cause me enough problems as is. If you want to die, be my guest. Wait, Papa, what you just said. That I would die if I don't leave my plushie behind. That means you actually do care about me, doesn't it? Finally. I've waited so long. Fire. Fire. Mary? It's me, Violet. Violet, your voice is unusually gloomy. Good thing I called. I get the sense you're in poor spirits. Cheer up, won't you? Your trusty ally has given you a call. Don't speak as if it's the end of the world. Hmm? Wait. Hasn't the world ended already? Right, never mind. Just remember, Mary, life is full of joys and sorrows for everyone. So you must keep on living, okay? Oh, but wait. Weren't we all about to die? Regardless, never mind the details. Just speak to me, Mary. Anything is fine. I see. Should I tell her about these scary memories? This memory, this horrible memory that even I can't make sense of. It was so scary, it left me speechless. What should I talk to her about? Can I mention all the things? I feel like the plushie's very important. About the plushie? Back when I was little, I had a plushie who lived in my room. That plushie, she meant the world to me. The hell are you standing around for? Get out, now. But my plushie. Who cares about a damn plushie? I can't leave her here, but the fire's in the way. I can't reach. Mary, your plushie, the one you treasured. It reminds me of something. Like, these two seem like they're very connected, more than any other of the characters so far. Do you like plushies, Violet? I'm quite partial to them, yes. Speaking of, perhaps you've heard of Philip Schrödinger, the renowned plushie toy designer. Philip who? I don't... Oh, well, he was quite famous in our circles. His creations were very well received. I wonder, it's a cat, right? Is Hamlet, is he like a representation of our plushie, perhaps? Maybe? I mean, Schrödinger, right? Schrödinger's the relation to the plushie. They were the subject of fierce debate. Can you guess what it was? Debate? I'm not sure. You see, his plushies actually... Actually what? They looked both like a cat and a bear. I bet Hamlet is her plushie come to life. A cat and a bear at the same time? Yes, and thus there were many arguments. That is a cat. No, it's clearly a bear. What did Philip say they were? Neither. When it came to his creations, he adamantly refused to clarify. He had a saying, cat or bear is in the eye of the beholder. How poetic is that? It's funny, but I saw a cat immediately when I looked at it. But would you really mistake the two? That's the thing, Mary. There was a reason people disagreed so much. What was it? The size. Oh, yeah, that's right. His plushies were large, to put it lightly. About the size of, yes, a table fit for a room. Some claimed only a bear would be this big, while others countered with, a cat is a cat, no matter the size. Is there any connection with the fact that Violet herself is a cat? That does sound confusing, doesn't it? What is it we were discussing? How did our conversation shift to plush toys? I can't remember either. Oh well, no matter. This was interesting, was it not? Yes. Ah, yes, this is the point I was trying to make. Everything is in the eye of the beholder, just like with Philip's plushies. What does that mean? In essence, Mary, what you fear may only be your perception of the situation. For instance, encountering a bear is frightening, but a cat? Not so much. That's what I mean. Does that make sense? Maybe it's also like the phone call. It was down to perception where she saw her father, like in one phone call, he seemed very caring and concerned, and the other one, he was kind of cruel and dismissive of her. Maybe, but I'm not too sure. Overthinking does a lady no favors, Mary. Speak your mind as is, all of it. Okay, I will, thank you. We have all the time in the world, Mary. Why not tell me? These frightful moments that frightful memories that haunt you, I'll help you overcome them. My most frightening memories would be... Speaking of fires... Violet, do you mind listening? My memory's fuzzy, but I remember... My house caught fire when I was small, and I was stuck inside it. Oh my! You were also in a house fire. I was as well. Violet, I heard you were caught in a house fire once too. Yes, I know full well how terrifying they are. The flames were everywhere. They burned down the entire manor. It was truly horrific. You must have been devastated. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. You needn't worry on my behalf. I'm fine now. It was a long, long time ago. Okay. Say, Violet, do you remember your own house fire? Of course, to this day and forevermore. I will never forget what I saw. Was it your illness that made it burn? You said it yourself, right? When a moonchild touches sunlight, things around them burn. It was not. My moonchild had no hand in it. It couldn't have, since the fire occurred at night. Yet despite that, everyone suspected me. No matter how many times I tried to explain, nobody would believe me. We never found out what truly started the fire. Oh, that's right. Mary, may I ask, how did you know that my house had caught fire? Well, a detective called Max said he knew about you. Lady Violet also suffered a house fire in her youth. There was a fire in the Great Ackerson Manor when she was only 8. Max? Oh, that one clueless detective. Defective, huh? So you know him too? Why, of course. Difficult not to when he insisted on hounding me at every turn. Cyrus, too, held quite the disdain for him. Huh? Did he follow you two around? Yes, he also called my house more times than I can count. Fear not, I am watching over you, he would say. What a thorn in my side. He's a bit of a weird one, yes. Well, enough about him. What caused your house fire? I don't remember. Why was my room surrounded by fire? I just can't remember. Mary, I have a rather strange question. What is it? During your fire, was the sun out? Was there any sunlight entering the room? Huh? Sunlight? I don't know. Is she basically be like, Mary, are you a moonchild as well? I see. Never mind. I was simply overthinking things. Me and my overactive imagination. I have a bad habit of assuming things. The people at the manor would tease me for it. Really? Yes, I'm afraid so. Perhaps it was due to my constant reading. Books and daydreams were the only way I could experience the outside world. Come to think of it, Cyrus often spoke of what lay beyond the manor grounds. I yearned for his visits, for him to tell me those stories. Mary, is there a Cyrus in your life? Someone you yearn for as I do? If so, please tell me. The person I long for most would be... Would it be okay if I told you about my papa? There's something weird with me. Weird? There was a man in my memories I called Papa, that much I remember. But I'm not sure if he actually was. Are you saying the man you called Papa may not have been your actual father? I mean, he was really scary. Aren't dads supposed to be kind to their children? That's why I'm not sure if that man was my real papa or not. Mary, there are all sorts of fathers out there. Not all of them kind, unfortunately. You mean, your papa was... Violet, what was your papa like? My father, he believed in lineage above all else. He would do anything to protect the family name. What do you mean? Remember what I said about my house fire? The one when you were 8? Yes, everyone immediately suspected me. That the Moonchild had set it ablaze. But you said the fire happened at night. Yes, it was night at the time. So my Moonchild could not have started the fire. Yet everyone accused me regardless. How horrible. That's when my father burst in and told me, "You tarnished the family name." He couldn't bear to see us painted as criminals. Father forced the trial to end early. One of our servants was made out to be the culprit, and I was forced to testify. To this day, I'm unsure if that servant really did it or not. How could that... But maybe he just didn't want you to go to jail. I appreciate your optimism. Our new manor was one without windows. I was not to leave without Father's permission. He kept me locked up within that dark manor. He would not abide the slightest risk to the family name again. How horrible. But I never gave up hope, because Cyrus was there for me. He gave me the hope to persevere. Yes, that's it. The promise we made gave me hope. A promise. Cyrus scoured the land to find special medicine just for me. Wow, really? I remember now, thanks to you. He made a promise to me. What was it? Violet, I will find a cure for your illness. With it, you can leave the manor as you please. You'll no longer need to shy away from the sun. Then we shall go see the world. I'll show you everything you've ever wanted to see. I will guide you across the magnificent world that awaits outside these walls. The sparkling sea at midday, rays of sunshine in the morning fog. Vast plains of grass swaying like waves, basking in the sun's light as far as the eye can see. Grain alight with evening's orange hue. Books and dreams cannot compare to the real thing. And I want to help you see that with your own eyes. I see. The promise gave me hope, a reason to live. Cyrus made that promise, that he would find the medicine. Because of that, I could still be happy living in darkness, knowing one day I would be healthy enough to see the world, regardless of Father's wants. I wanted to forget my lineage, forget everything, and see the world with Cyrus. That was what kept me going every day. Thank you for helping me remember, Mary. Speaking of fires, Mary, in your case, were you able to escape safely? Did I escape the fire unscathed? I think I got away, but I don't remember how. Back then, I finally found the bottle in the room, but it didn't have any water. What were you trying to do with the water? What was I trying to do? Calm down, Mary. It should be there somewhere. A bottle filled with water. Find that first. Once you find it, pour every last drop over yourself. I looked everywhere for the bottle, but I didn't find anything. Mary, are you sure that memory is true? True? Is it not? Were you truly searching for a bottle filled with water? Probably. I think I was going to pour it over myself so I wouldn't get burned. I see. In that case, Mary, what did that bottle look like? What, like, Violet sounds like she knows more than she's letting on. I feel like these two are connected in some way. Like, maybe, like, the whole thing about the fire, she was asking if, you know, sun was coming in, implying that maybe she was a Moonchild. Was there a lapis rose on the label by shit? Like, this is so specific. Like, were they in the same house? What is this? And what is a lapis rose? A lapis rose? I don't remember. Why are you so focused on the bottle anyway? Well, because, Mary, perhaps you were also a Moonchild. Huh? What makes you say that? Isn't it really rare? I'm sorry. The thought crossed my mind is all. There's no way that could be the case. Again, I'm sorry. I should know better than to make strange assumptions. In truth, Mary, when you spoke of the fire, you mentioned searching for a bottle of water, no? I just thought it may have been medicine. Oh, medicine. Yes, a cure for Moonchild to be exact. I've heard that it's stored in a bottle with a lapis rose on the label, the rose itself supposedly being the key ingredient. The medicine is so strong that once applied, no fires break out, even in direct sunlight. Have you ever used it, Violet? No, unfortunately. You think someone of her status, they'd be able to find that medicine if it truly existed. Medicine is priceless, very rare, and difficult to obtain. That's why Cyrus set out on a long journey. He wanted to find it for me. Violet, I'll find a cure for your illness. With it, you can leave the manor as you please. You'll no longer need to shy away from the sun. I see. Cyrus set out to find medicine for you. But why would he leave without telling her? That's my question. After all, he left for her sake, didn't he? Now I'm like, oh, why am I getting my doubts again? Like, he was talking to the captain about it. Was that just a ruse? Like, he was telling the captain to make it seem like he was a good guy? I feel bad. I'm flip-flopping between wanting to believe in Cyrus and not truly believing him. Because if he did disappearing without a word the day after their wedding, and like the whole thing about changing his name, not telling her he was leaving, really odd. I feel like this is trying to sow doubts, and then it's gonna come out that like, no, he was actually doing that after all for real. Cyrus just disappearing the day after the wedding? It doesn't feel right, but how do I tell Violet? Like, is the whole thing about this is basically the reality, like, the reality that we make for ourselves? Like, she wanted to believe so much in him, and then maybe that's not the true reality of things. Maybe he's not the person she thought he was. Oh. Oh gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm not saying it for now. I still think it's suspicious, but I can't tell her that. I understand what you're trying to say, Mary. What I'm trying to say? Oh shit, she clocked it. Cyrus disappearing as he did isn't normal behavior, yes? Why would he vanish without so much as a goodbye? After all, if he left to help me, I doubt he'd choose the day after our wedding to do so. But you know something, Mary. I have faith in Cyrus. He wanted to find that medicine even a day sooner for my sake. That's why he left the day after our wedding. How can you be so sure? Because, to be honest, it is a bit suspicious. Because I love him. My love for him is why. Because I love him so, something unusual won't shake my faith. I love him enough to know that he had his reasons. Can you understand that? But, Mary, I'm going to hang up now. All this talk of Cyrus and the fire has taken its toll on me. If you'll excuse me, I'll call you back later. Goodbye. Violet, wait. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I believe you, really. I may have touched a nerve with Violet. Alright, I think we'll end things here. I already was playing longer than I was expecting to because I was so wrapped up in this story. Like, yes, we're trying to solve the mystery of Violet and Cyrus, but we're also, like, really delving into Mary more than ever in this chapter. The connections between her and Violet, I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's a coincidence. And then, yes, the big question being, like, is Cyrus truly trying to help Violet, or is there something lurking beneath the surface? Is there something, like, what's the takeaway lesson with this? Is it to have faith? I mean, it's literally, like, the name of the chapter, right? Is like, the reality, wanting to believe, to have faith in true love. Or is it just basically deluding yourself into a reality that maybe isn't the case? Like, maybe she's not really a Moonchild. Maybe that was also something that was just, I don't know, like maybe that was just false information as well. And then on that note, if moon children exist, is that what Mary is as well? There's so many questions. I definitely think we'll be able to wrap up this chapter next episode, unless it's like a really, really long chapter. And I can't wait to find out. I'm very hooked on this. Like, I am with every chapter, but this being truly made out to be almost a mystery story has really got me like, I want to know the truth of everything. So we will find that out next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the conclusion of chapter 3 next time. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Kenju Storm, Ricky, Kevlar, Icognito, Clotolf, Shamil, and Lone Star 1234.